Get into your stance, your posture, your standing posture. Knees bent, hips dropped. Head suspended. Chin slightly tucked in. Shoulder blades open. And for the first posture, we're going to bring the hands down to hip height, like so. Elbows pulling away and down. Hands should feel like they're pulling away towards each other and towards the ground. So you get a nice stretch from that sense of elbows pulling away and down, and hands pulling towards each other and down. Just 2 minutes each posture. And the next one is going to build up to the previous one. Bring your hands up like so along the central line. Forward, palms up. And then to the sides, like so. Elbows heavy, elbows pointing down. This posture pressurizes the side channels a bit more. So for the next posture, it's could be quite it can be known to you already. It's this, the tree hugging posture. But here the elbows are pointing down a bit more, yeah? So not so much like this, down here. Elbows heavy, pressurizing the sides, pressurizing the belly. But still trying to hold it nice and big so the hands are pulling away from your body. Deep breaths into the belly, releasing everything that needs to be released. And the next posture is also going to build up to this one. It's going to pressurize the belly a little bit more. What happens is you rotate your palms forward, but when you rotate around the little finger like so. And then you push forward. So you should feel a little bit more internal pressure at the front now. At the front of the torso, the chest, the belly. Elbows still pulling down and sideways. Should start to feel some internal heat. So we're halfway there. For the fifth posture, bring your hands around like so. Down in front of you, like so. Trying to keep the armpits open, the shoulders relaxed, shoulder blades spread, front of the shoulders soft, as if you're pushing down and forward with your hands. There's a slight angle in the forearms, so the forearms are not parallel to the ground. Make sure your fingers are engaged here. so they're not lazy. And the next one again is going to build up to the next one, so you're going to get even more pressure in the belly by sinking the elbows down and forward and bringing the palms up to about throat height, like so. Still having an angle in the forearms, about 45 degrees. So the hands are as forward as possible, but kind of like holding something up as well. As with all of these, it's all in the elbows, pulling the elbows forward and down. Posture number 6. So the last two postures are going to be asymmetrical, so we'll be doing them as pairs, left side, right side. And so posture number 7, holding the ball like so. Front hand in front of the center line, in front of the chest. Top hand somewhere by the top of the head, by the crown or the temple. Palm facing down. Palms are kind of facing each other. Try to release the shoulders as best as you can. Just another minute or so in this posture. So the next one is going to be the same as this, but on the other side. So swapping over, just like this. Another 2 minutes here. Keep the shoulder blades spread out and rolled down, so it's not all in your shoulder muscles. Especially because the next one's going to build up to this one, just like the previous ones. So these 8 postures, they're like 4 pairs, and each pair, the second posture builds up to the first one. So number 2 builds up to number 1, number 4 builds up a little to number 3, 6 to 5, and 8 to 7. This being number 7. And number 8 is going to look very, very similar, except what happens is when we come to the other side, so we come to number 7 here, and then number 8 is palm faces up, the back palm faces up. One more minute here. So we're nearly there. It's going to be a 20-minute standing session altogether. And so, when we move to the last side, the other side, what you do is you just go back into the number 7 posture just for a moment, and then you turn the palm, the back palm, up. So here we are in number 7 holding the ball, and then we move to number 8, turning the top hand to face up. Keeping the arms heavy, elbows pulled away from the body towards the ground. Final minute. Nearly there. And we're done. Bringing the hands back down. To the sides. So to recap, number 1, we'll do these a little faster. Number 1, then number 2, hands come forward along the central channel and then to the sides. Number 2. Number 3, hugging a tree but with heavy elbows. Number 4, coming under and then forward. Number 5, circling to this posture. Arms are in the left and right channels. Number 6, pressurize even more. Number 7, and number 8. And you can start again if you want to do this a little faster, like what we just did. So, number 1, number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Once again, straight to number 1, 2, 3, rotate around the little fingers, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So you can do them as static postures, or you can do them as moving postures, or you can also do them as strength building postures, so using weights, like a nice wide stance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And of course, with weights, if you're just holding them, that's going to be the way to go. See how long you can hold them, maybe a minute each, and then you do the moving version. And of course, you can also put it into your circle walking, all of those postures. With the asymmetrical ones, the bottom hand is for the inside of the circle is here, and the forward hand is like so, facing the direction, the center of the circle, I should say. Same with number 8. Yeah. So do whatever changes you know, or you don't even have to do a change, you can just turn around like so to change the direction of the circle if you are doing these with a bit of Bagua walking. So yeah, just wanted to share those with you. Play with them and enjoy.